Elizabeth, don't forget to cover your ears.
Good morning. My name is Private First Class Eric Wismith. I am in charge of the 81mm mortar team. The 81mm mortars bridge the gap between the 60mm mortar and the artillery, the 105 and 155mm fire support weapons. The 81mm mortar was carried by a 4-man crew at the very minimum, usually more because the ammunition, it eats up ammunition, the ammo is heavy. The 81 had a minimum range of 500 yards and a maximum range of 3,700 yards. It fired 5 or 10-pound high explosive rounds, illumination rounds, or smoke rounds at a high angle of fire and able to drop those rounds on a pinpoint target at the instant call of the company commander. The mortar was set up and used in order to provide suppressive fire in enemy areas that had holes, everything like that, because we dropped them right down on top. And the head rose of Normandy is an extremely effective quick response weapon. It is a mortar team. Everybody has to learn their job, do it day or night, and without any type of glitches, because it's a complicated weapon. So in order to load, to get the mortar ready for action, I, as the team leader, was called action, which meant the mortar was going to go up. I would drop one aiming stake on the ground here to set the primary direction of fire. As I do that, the base plate goes down. After that, 2 bipod. Ammo bearers begin to get their ammunition ready. As they're doing that, I set another aiming stake, 25 yards to the front. We're online. Once the aiming stake's set in position, I would run at a very fast pace back. Give the sight to the assistant, to the gunner of the piece. Then take my position to the left rear. Take my handy-dandy binoculars and begin figuring out where we needed to drop the rounds. Now, in order to fire this mortar accurately, the bubbles have to be level and it has to be lined up with the aiming stakes.
Bubbles level.
Bubbles level. Target. Infantry in foxholes. 1 MG42. Range. 750 yards.
750 yards.
1 round. High explosive.
1 round. AG.
Azimuth. 4125.
Azimuth 4125.
Ready.
Ready.
Hang.
Hang.
Fire. The round goes down into the tube and strikes a firing pin, which then lights off a shotgun shell contained in the base of the mortar round. That shotgun shell then goes through these vents and lights off these powder increments. You can adjust the range of the mortar by either removing powder increments or increasing or decreasing the elevation of the barrel. Deflection is also done from left or right. Supposing that round hit near where I wanted to strike the target, but not quite close enough. Based on where that round hits, I would call corrections to the gunner of the piece. 1 round, HA.
1 round, AG.
Drop. 1-0-0. Right 5-0. I'm giving him the corrections. He adjusts his sight off of the aiming stake and then uses his wheels and levers to maneuver that mortar so it goes back onto the aiming stake and he has his corrections already dialed in. What I'm trying to do is drop the mortar round 100 yards and move it to the right 50 yards. You walk the mortar rounds in, and then once the mortar rounds have struck the target, then you can call for more mortar rounds and pace the target as fast as you can drop rounds into the barrel. So, assuming that he's gotten his corrections, he calls to me when his corrections are done and calls back ready to me.
Ready.
Hang! Hang! Fire! Fire! The mortar round would go off. Obviously, these are not the correct rounds. However, it once again would drop down. It would make a huge thump. Mortar shell would go into the air. Depending on the elevation and the range, it would be in the air anywhere from 5 to 25 seconds. The round hits. Then once it's on target, put as many as you can into the target area. Then displace the mortar and move, because a mortar, once it fires, creates a loud thump, and also they know that the mortar is in action someplace. So you fire a few rounds, then you displace your weapon, shoot, and scoop. Over and over again. Mortar guys have to be quick, they have to be smart, and they also have to be very strong. Displace! Sight. Get that base plate, Colonel.